Hello, everyone. It's Key of W here with more blueprints. So, a little bit of real life news. I just got back from vacation. I do occasionally get those. Um, I wished I had finished this series before going on vacation because now, like, the interruption of about a week and a half of not playing. Actually, I think it's more than that. I think it's closer to 2 weeks of not playing means I don't remember anything about this game. So let's see where we are. So I still got Blessing of the Monk for a day. I believe. Okay, so the scepter. I'm going for the scepter and the crown. Heavy is the crown. Blah blah blah. Um, so I need the scepter and the crown and the effigy. That's right. That's what I'm looking for. So I have to find a way to get the effigy. So the only way to get that in a day would be to get the throne room, get to the antechamber as well. Like open the actually throne room means that I can open up this. Oh no. That's not right. Is it? Okay, you know what? I just don't remember anything. I'm also looking for the vault key or the vault key to get the last sanctum key. Finish that puzzle. I just have a couple more to go. I believe I know now the colors of the last because Carrerica is here. Is that right? Yeah, that's Morajai down there. Vera, Carrerica and Nuance. Carrerica's orange, which means Nuance must be green. That's the only one left. So if I get those two, um, then I can finish the 8 Realms in 8 Days puzzle, and so on and so forth. Yeah, so what am I going to do today? Let's start by going to the outer room. I think today might be one of those I just like try to remember what I've done in this game and try not to like accidentally go over retrace my steps. Um, I think I'm mostly pushing towards this throne room puzzle, which I'm not sure how I'm gonna do. I don't want the hovel ever again. Don't want dig spots. I think I'm gonna start the day with some items, and you know, shovel and sledgehammer are basic, but they work. If I want to do the thing with heavy is the crown. What I don't remember. Heavy is the scepter. There's the poem that I read out that I have on a thing somewhere. I don't have that file, that picture open on my computer to look at this exact moment. But I know I need the crown, the scepter, and the effigy. To get the effigy, I need to have the shrine. So it won't happen today. Um, let's get the closet out of the way, get some items. So I guess if I'm going to go for that, I do need to make sure the outer room is a shrine. So I don't need, but like if I don't get the shrine, like having dice means I'm more likely to get what I want. Oh right, I also have the Geist bedroom. That was the other thing I did. Let's put this here. Oh, and I need to open the doors outside in the tunnel out there. I think I did the one with the basement key. I don't remember which doors I did outside, but there was a thing outside that I can do. I could go double check, but I won't do that right this minute. I think what I'm going to do is grab the dice here, get the dead end. Actually, now that I have this dead end, I have to retrace my steps anyway. Let's head out to the tunnel just so I can remember what this is. Another way I could have, you know, had myself catch up with my progress is I could have just like reviewed my own YouTube videos. I do feel a little bit vain watching my own content, but it's, you know, it would help me remember what I'm doing. There was, did I get something here? Yeah, I already did the file cabinet key thing. Open these. I just need a power hammer. I'm actually well on my way. I just need a broken lever and I'll have a power hammer. That's good. I remember walking by that. That's the, there was a file cabinet key. I opened a file cabinet to give something about numeric cores. Right, there is that. I can go for blue tents. Oh no, I haven't bought those yet. Yeah, I think that's where we are. Well, if I make the power hammer today, I think we'll be good. We'll be able to get into there. Is there a reason I'd want a particular room today? Still figuring out what it is exactly I want. I could... Let's redraw here. Let's put the corridor there. So I need a broken lever. Where's the most likely place I'm going to get one of those? I'm not sure. There's the crown. But not today. So I don't actually need to get to the antechamber once I set this up. I have the scepter. I need to make sure I have the shrine outside then. That's really all I gotta do. So I guess today then I don't go for that. I go instead for getting the power hammer. My confusion is complete. I can go to the Lost and Found and really have a bad time. No. Garage? It's good for keys and stuff. It is a dead end, but I'm not worried about the dead end because I have a couple routes. Oh, hold on a second. There was a thing in the patio. Did I ever do this? We looked at the aquarium, right? We drained the aquarium. And then we could see an X by the grill, which is that. So, let me see. So there's like an X marks the spot. Here, is it one of those like secret dig spots? Yeah, it's a secret dig spot. File cabinet key. So it doesn't open anything in the place the other one was. It was underground. We opened to get the family core, whatever it was. Numeral core. That was what it was. So the only other place I know of with file cabinets is going to be the archives. So that's a potential place. No, I don't like how they're going that direction, but I'll take conference room. At the very least, it goes a direction that doesn't suck. I'm good on keys today, because I think yesterday I must have had a clock tower. Treasure trove is good today. I mean, attic's good as well, but I'd prefer not to make a dead end here. Okay, this is where I tab out and I look at my look at my pictures for whatever for the blueprints, because I know I have a whole set of treasure troves. So I've seen a ton of notes, and it's been a while since I reviewed it, but I am going to use a key to unlock this. The previous box in this room contained a true statement. Well, the previous box in this room said there is no realm that flies the white flag, and that's false. We already knew that was false. So this is from my 11th box. Let's just go over here on my other monitor, just move that in here. It's no 11, it's a pink chest with the wind symbol. That's what that is. Okay, let me review, because I know something about pink chests. Pink boxes marked with moon always contain false statements. Well, then we already knew that was a false statement, so what was the point of this? This didn't tell us anything new. Alright, well, let's take some money, I guess. Yeah, if I ever need to worry about blue tents, I can just get treasure trove enough times and I'll just get the money that way. Security's good. That opens me up for a lot of stuff. I can run an experiment. I can do all sorts of things. I do have the key card. Trunk car keys. Oh, there are car keys here somewhere. I'll set this up high. Unlocked. And let's go into the network. It's So if I just get that broken lever, I'll be good for the whole day, but maybe not. Let's see if we have some announcements that might... We saw this. Tuesday, December 21st. Simon was having lunch the day with Hartley Baroda, who's your uncle's valet. He's been on the estate longer than anyone else. Told me if you call it a day in bedrooms, there's beneficial effects. I assume his own room might be among that number. Sounds like it might be worth checking out. Wednesday, December 22nd. Yes, I've heard her ladyship talk about this as well when she was still with us, so I can confirm there's some validity in it and not just another case of Harley, misspelled his name, rambling on, or maybe it can be both. But I already read the diary in the ladyship's chambers, so I know all of that already. Merry Christmas, Simon, or as the ladyship used to call her, your mother, Merry Christmas. Okay, that's terrible. We wanted to let you know we've left some presents for you in the boudoir today. Hopefully next year we'll be able to celebrate this day together. I got that. Sunday, December 26th. Simon, remind me when I come back to work to create you a Blackbridge admin key, as you are obviously very technically proficient, perhaps even more so than most of my staff here. Funny enough, following our format, the naming of your admin key would theoretically be Joan S., which might be the first one where the admin key is the same as the last name. That's really insecure. We should come up with a new... My first active business will be making sure people have way more secure passwords. Special orders. Is there anything I would want with my special orders? Is there anything else? I mean, it's always nice to order the magnifying glass in case I need to look at anything. No, hold on. Remote terminal access. I was about to just completely go without doing the thing I actually got on this computer to do, which was to start an experiment and see what we have. Experiment setup. Security doors. Remove a crate from the tunnel is no longer necessary. Do I want to lower the water in the reservoir anymore? I think the reservoir is where I want it to be. Let's do it. Let's do this. I mean, might as well. Because I know the reservoir is not completely drained. What would be the best thing to put here? Probably this. Oh, hold on a second. I can just make all hallway doors unlocked. I should watch out for the gems, though. It's a bit lower now. Reservoir has been lowered. And then here I would love... dead end here is actually fine. Kitchen is also fine. But attic is more likely to give me that good old broken lever. So that's what we want, right? Key. Hey, there's the broken lever, so we're good. We can make our power hammer and open the whatever it is. You know, the door. Okay, so they'd want me to go here with that. Treasure map. I mean, it's possible for the treasure to come in clutch, but I just have never had that happen. The treasure's been nice, but it's been pretty rare to have a day where, like, I just need to get 40 coins right now. Do I want to go out now? Might as well. Let's see if I can make a good dead end right here. Sure. It's a dead end. Get it out of my draft pool. And I get some dice. I don't get any steps because I haven't made a drafting room yet. Yeah, probably should have checked that. That's okay. The dice is more than worth it. I've dug up everything in the patio. A bunch of hallways in a row. Didn't think of that. Oh, neat. Let's see what I can build here. Commissary goes the wrong way. Break room is good to end the day in. But I'll come back to it and then solve the puzzle later. Oh, speaking of puzzles, how close am I to getting... Bullseye's pretty close to getting the trophy. This one's far away because I keep on just forgetting about the funeral parlor. Okay, so we want sledgehammer, battery pack, and broken lever to make the power hammer. And that should get us into whatever's back there. Done. I think after this, we never need the power hammer again. I might be wrong. It'd be nice to never need it again, is what I'm hopefully saying here. And we'll just take another long trek down this tunnel. That's the only thing about this part that's a little annoying is that, you know, if you unlock the first door and then, oops, I need to get another thing, so to trek all the way back, and then I need to get another thing, trek all the way back. So this gets, there's another door. You probably knew that was coming. But yeah, we need to do, okay, this, we've seen this. It's been a while, but remember the boiler room, how there was that box we could power? We can power it up here as well. Now, there was a patch, I'd say recently, it was actually a couple weeks ago now, but a patch came out after the last recording I made, because it's been a while since I've recorded this. And in that patch, once you open the boiler room door thing, things that I've been doing, like I did down in the basement area, they stay open forever, because before the patch, they don't. Once you power the boiler, they only open the day the boiler was powered. That was how it used to be, but supposedly now there's a patch that makes them forever open, which is nice, because otherwise, like if I go past that boiler door and then I can't, there's another door I can't get through, well then I would need to get a boiler room every single day. I need to go back there. So let's get a boiler room today. That shouldn't be too hard, right? I could make blue rooms more likely with my Banner of the King. So 3 divided by 2 is 1.5, but we're going to round to the nearest 1. Round to the nearest 10 makes this a 10. Round to the nearest 100. 10 times 6 is 60, which makes that 100. Divided by 20 is 5. 16 divided by 2 is 8. To the nearest 10 is 10. Divided by 10 is 1. Times 2. This can't be right, because the nearest 10 for this is 0. Okay, 16. Times 2. So I did divided by for the paint because I'm an idiot. 16 times 2 is 32. 30 divided by 10 is 3 times 2 is 6. Makes that 10 is the nearest 10. Hopefully that made sense. I just said a bunch of numbers really fast. Secret garden key. Will that help me today? I do not think so. Chapel, I don't care. Funeral parlor lets me at least solve the puzzle. But I'll wait till I have more red rooms. And if I don't ever get more red rooms, I'll just come back and solve the puzzle. It's not a big deal. East Wing Hall, so I can make a dead end down here. Let's see what I can get. Close exhibit. No, no. Utility closet, really not helpful. Try again. That is always nice to have. So you know what? Let's put a clock tower in there. Just for fun, let's see what we got at the top. I don't know if we've seen the stopwatch yet. We read about it. It only appears in this room, but I don't think I've seen it yet. Compass is not terrible. I can be used to make electromagnet, but I don't need the electromagnet for anything. Oh, I also would need a battery pack, but I'm not gonna. I already used the battery pack today. Let's make a dining room here. I could also say gymnasium to boost the funeral parlor, but I don't feel like it. The archives would be nice because I have that key. But I haven't even seen them yet, have I? I'll put this here. Make the funeral parlor more valuable. Music room is fine here. So if I want archives, this will be not the choice. Like I could do this and make red rooms more likely, but the trouble is the archives can't appear here. So I would need either the music room or reroll. Let's music room. I'd rather do that. And and see what I get here. Because then I could also go into a red room and use the prism key to make more red rooms. So I have ways of doing this. Of course, all these... Oh no, this goes the right way. Bedroom goes the right way. I do wish I could find another gem, though. That would be nice. Because I am low on gems. Don't want another bedroom. I want red rooms. Observatory's fine, too. So this is 2 dice and a guaranteed gem. This uses a gem, but it's potential for more gems. I think I'd rather get the gem in my possession. And then I'm not worried about stuff. Chapel's good. Because then I can't force archives, though, because archives can't be on the edge of the screen. Kitchen is fine here. Let me give myself just an extreme amount of steps. Tomato soup is good. That gives me a lot. Sandwich is good. Bananas. I just have so much money. It's fine. I don't think I have any big purchases. Really, the only big purchase left is the blue tents. So now steps are not a worry for the rest of the day. Is this on? That's right. I turned that on. So... Turn it. I'm doing really good on steps. Let's open this. This is a place that archives would work, although passageway probably is the best choice. Let's re-roll there. I want something better. I don't want to block this off. So this spends... There might actually be gems to purchase here. Let's go for it. Yeah, there's gems. Set of gems. I can just buy all of these over and over. I'm just flush with cash. Big spender. I don't need to do that. I have more keys gems than I'll ever need. Hold on. Do I want to put a secret garden here? Is it worth putting a secret garden here? I don't know. Secret garden's always a good room. It's going to spread fruit to the conference room because I have that. There's a siren going off in the distance. Might as well open this. I'm not going to go in, but... Actually, I don't think it's useful for me at all. I have the crown in the coat check. So when it comes time to do what I need to do... What do I want to do here? Library at least lets me put a room here. Gallery at least has items. Walk-in closet has... let's try walk-in closet. See what I get from here. Key, cupcake, gem, and coupon book. Coupon book's a little late. I have already made all my purchases for the day. Whatever. Really, all I can do today is just hope for an archive somewhere along the line. Which, if I just get any good red room, I can make that happen. Yeah. Right? There's nothing else I'd really want today. I mean, boiler room would actually be something nice for today. But it's not necessary that I do the boiler room. So this might make the archives happen. Could happen here, we'll see. Lavatory's not great. Aquarium's a fine room and all. I just prefer something a little more like this. I have so many steps I can lose this. It's fine. Yeah. Have a way through there as well. Oh, hold on. Where was that? Oh, here? There. Man, the treasure map is a really small spot that lets you do anything. I can't imagine there's anything I need from this treasure. I think the only options are either like 40 coins or 25 coins plus a few gems, or just like 8 gems. I think those are the only things you could find. Yeah, it says the mix of coins and gems. 25 coins, 3 gems. It's not like, it's not bad or anything. It's just, okay, I can't use my prism key because they're all security doors. But that is okay. I don't want the paper crowns. Too late in the day for that. No. Dislike this. Let's redraw that. There we go. That is the one I want to see. So, let's see. One of these file cabinets ought to be the one, right? Ah, that's the one. Hey, upgrade disk. And I have computers. That's good. Certificate of birth, huh? Mary Matthew Epson, born to Lady Clara Epson, Simon H. Sinclair, 22nd January, 1958. Okay, that's just a birth certificate. There's another thing of the Fen Ares sigil, if you missed it. So now let's look for a computer. I don't really worry anymore about what rooms I'm getting, because I'm pretty much done for the day. I don't want to jump in there at all, though. Let's put the lavatory here, so it's out of the system. That's right, nothing ever appears in the lavatory. And here, I don't want the prism key. Gem required. Garage could be here. Interesting. Let's try this, because the other two are at dead ends. So the worst that happens here is another dead end. Let's just use the upgrade disc now. Alright, give me a room I want. Okay, nursery. Now chance to permanently enhance. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 8 steps instead of 5, so that just makes it a more powerful version of itself. Nurse's station if you have less than 10 steps. When you enter the room, set your steps to 20. Indoor nursery, whenever you draft another green room, 2 gems will sprout in this room. So, all of these I think are good. Nursery, just the upgraded nursery, is good for just bedroom synergies. It just makes it the same room, use it exactly the same way. Indoor nursery changes it to a green room. So what ends up happening is that your bedrooms get a lot less powerful because you no longer have the nursery's ability. There's fewer bedrooms in the game. But it's really good for green room synergies if you draft this early. It gives you just loads and loads of gems. I haven't really struggled with gems though. One thing I might want to try is the nurse's station. Honestly, any of these 3 are fine with me. I don't have a particular strategy. The reason I'd want to try this is I have the experiment trigger of if you open your map, you lose 10 steps and then do something. Well, what I can do is use that until I have less than 10 steps, go into the nurse's station, set my steps to 20, open the map again, and so I can keep on using this to trigger the experiment a lot of times, which I think could be the most useful. In an older version of the game, before this was patched out, there was no limit to the number of times you could use the map, so you could actually trigger experiments infinite number of times, but they closed that loop because that's obviously breaking the game way too much. Only thing I could be looking for is a boiler room, but I don't know if I'm going to get it, especially since red rooms are more likely now. Not sure. Conservatory's good. There's apparently a change to the conservatory in the most recent patch. I'll see what that is. I don't see a change. Let's see if there's anything here. Rarity changes can be reset using the directory in this room. Yes, that is the new thing. This I want rare because I don't want to see it a lot. Office is... The use of the office has been mostly extinguished. It'll give me a free gem, but it costs 2 gems, so it basically only costs 1 now. It can spread coins, which is only all that useful if I have the conference room, because it's not worth it tracking down little bits of coins here and there. It has a king, a chess piece in it, but I'm done with the chess puzzle. I don't think I'm ever going back to that. But I don't think I want to make it rare, do I? Is there a reason I will ever go back in here? Not really. Let's make it unusual so I don't see it too often. Bedroom is fine, commonplace. Yeah, that's all. Okay, there's not going to be a boiler room here. That's not going to happen. Gymnasium. Let's not go in, though. Let's go around the other way. Alright, that's that. I can get the paper crown, but I don't want it today. What I want to do is... I had a plan. I was going to go back to... There was something back here I was going to. It wasn't a computer because I've already done the upgrade disc. Could have sworn... Oh, funeral parlor. It's there. So... Through here and up around. Okay, no. There. This direction. Solve the puzzle just so that I've solved an additional puzzle. This way. No, not that way. Sorry. Not commissary. Kitchen. Kitchen is the one. Okay. Alright, I get this too. I'm trying to think in my head, like, if there's anything else I can use this day for. Obviously there's that, but I don't have a utility closet. Okay, so the gems are in this box. The gems are in a box next to this box. The gems are in the blue box. Well, if this is true, then that is true, and that is true. So this has to be false, which means this is also false, meaning this has to be true. So it can't be there or there. We are stuck with the black box. Look at all 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 gems. Ridiculous. I don't even need them. I'm done with the day, I think. Didn't get a boiler room, but that's okay. I'm not in a rush to open that door. What I can go for now, end the day in a blue room, is keep the scepter and the key card. Then I could attempt to get the shrine tomorrow and get the coat check and get the throne room. So to get the throne room, what I want to do is use the banner of the king to select black rooms to make the throne room more likely. Yeah, that's what I want to do. But I will need a lot of gems in order to open the throne room because it is a 5-gem room. So I think I can make it happen. I think that's what my next big push is going to be. I won't do it in this video. I think I'll call this one here, make this one a slightly shorter video of me remembering how the game is played. We at least did some stuff that's useful, but just not a lot. So that's where I'll end it for now. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Welcome back to my beautiful, beautiful channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.